Okay, as promised, it is time to get to the weekend forecast for all my signs. Okay, short, quick little mini reading for each sign, 4 messages for this weekend. Okay, the same rules apply in this video as any other video. If you want information on scheduling and personal reading, which now I am accepting same-day readings only, that information is in the description of the playback of this video. I forgot to put it in there before I went live, but in the playback of the video, information for personal reading. The idea was that I'm accepting same days only in hopes that that would cut back on the personal readings, and that didn't work. That didn't work because now everybody's just ordering same days. So anyway, I'm still going to get this back into the schedule. I really want to build my channel. I want to work on building my channel. So here we go. What's up, people? How you doing? Also, too, don't forget to go by Instagram and give Leah's page a follow. That's in the description as well. That is a page called Cheetah Crystals, where she makes and sells really awesome crystal jewelry. I think she just put some products on there right now, light up quartz necklaces, and they're awesome. Anyway, do we have any Aries people in here? Any Aries people in the chat for this weekend? What do we got for my Aries people this weekend, universe? What do we got for my Aries people? What messages do we have for Aries this weekend, universe? What do we got? What do we got? 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles for Aries this weekend. Oh, the strength. Sweet. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo. You're holding back a lot, though. You got your eye on somebody, Aries? There's somebody I feel like you're very passionate about. And somebody here is silently watching. Like peeping the Facebook, peeping the Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, Aries, it's on your side here. But these energies could go either way. If there's nobody that you have your eye on, somebody got their eye on you. The person you're dealing with, though, I think that they're making their mind up. They've made a decision that they don't want to take a leap of faith with you. I think you all are mirroring each other. Teresa, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Y'all are mirroring each other in that aspect. Okay? The underlying energy is the 2 of Cups reversed. Y'all are afraid to come together. I feel like both of you have the same attitude. And that is, well, I'm not going to come forward until you come forward. I'm too afraid to open up and be vulnerable to you. You got to open up and be vulnerable first. And y'all are both coming at each other with that exact same attitude. So y'all ain't coming together. Nothing's going to happen. Okay, it could be a Leo. Let's see. I have Leo, but it could be an air sign, fire sign, water sign. I got every sign on the table. Could be anybody. There could be another Aries. Okay. And then, hey, I got my Spanish deck. El Loco. That's the Fool. El Loco. That's badass. Anyway, though, yeah, this here I feel like is one of those types of connections that's meant to teach you something, Aries. It's meant to teach you something, okay? That every now and then you got to be the vulnerable one. I think that's what this is trying to teach you. Are you going to learn that? Who knows? Some of you will, some of you won't. But sometimes you got to open up and be the change that you want to see. You can't just expect the whole world to bend over for you. You got to be the change that you want to see. So if you want somebody to open up and be vulnerable to you, you got to be vulnerable, okay? That's what this is. That's, I think, what this is reflecting to you here. Let's see what kind of outcome we have for you. What kind of outcome do we have? What deck do I want to use for that? Let's do this one. Astrology Answers, man. Y'all go to astrologyanswers.com. And I'm not affiliated with these people. They're not paying me to say this. But go to astrologyanswers.com and order their Master Tarot deck. Badass deck. I wish they sold it on Amazon. I like it. What outcome do we have for my Aries people? What outcome do we have? I'm not going to do advice here, okay, because the weekend is so short. The midweek and the weekends are going to be shorter than the weekly. 3 more shuffles for what outcome do we have here? 1, 2, and 3. Joanna, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Okay, Page of Cups. I feel like somebody's going to come forward here eventually. Okay, that's what the outcome. I think somebody will eventually end up reaching out. Oh, but I'm kind of feeling like it's probably going to have to be you, honestly. Okay, you're going to have to stick with the logic, stick with the facts. Okay, I don't really see a lot of emotion happening here. I feel like somebody's finally going to reach out, but by the time they reach out, there's not going to be a whole lot of emotion left. That's the thing. That's the way the law of attraction works too. I don't really think there's going to be any commitment here. I think there's a big commitment issue and a lot of fear. Somebody is going to end up reaching out here, but by that time, I think it's going to be too late. I think it's going to be too late. If you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, by the time the communication actually happens, it's going to be too late. So whoever needs to hear that, Aries, cross watcher, that's the way it looks in this moment. You can change that. You have the ability to change the outcome of any reading you receive from any person. I tell my personal clients that with every single personal reading that I do. Okay? Do we have any Taurus people in here? What do we got for Taurus this weekend? Everybody get notified? This room is filling up slow, boy. Slow. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Two of Cups reversed. All right, so I feel like you're dealing with somebody that you are currently in separation from. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you're not currently in separation with this person, I think you will be here soon. Okay? Because the energy is separated. The energy is separate. But boom, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Y'all are dealing with an incomplete karmic cycle here. But you're being the stubborn one. Could be an Aquarius or an Aries that you're dealing with, but there's a lot of, you got your guard up. You're very heavily guarded because you know you can't trust this person, okay? This person does think about you a lot. They could dream about you at night. They think about you all day, every day. Okay, I do feel like they want to try this. They want this to work out, but they're not willing to do it the right way, I don't think. They're not willing to go about this the right way, the honest way. To come forward and open up with honesty and integrity, okay? They're going about this, I ain't gonna lie, cross watchers, don't get your panties in a bunch. Hey, these energies could go either way, but what I'm seeing here, the way this spread lays, is the person Taurus is dealing with is trying to go about this all sneaky and manipulative and shit. That's what I'm seeing here. And you know that. You know that. Okay, 9 of Wands. You're very heavily guarded against this person. I think you know you can't trust them. I think you spend a lot, like way too much time trying to figure this out logically, and you can't. You can't quite put your finger on what it is that you can't trust. Because I don't really think there is one thing specifically. You just know that when this person opens up their mouth, bullshit comes out. And you just know that, right? Sandra, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. And because of that, there's no trust between the two of you. So this cycle is incomplete. I think y'all are dealing with a karmic soulmate. Okay, what that means is it didn't work in the last life, so we're trying it again in this life. I don't mean, whenever we hear that word karma, everybody always wants to assign this negative connotation to it, like it's a punishment. Not always, it can be, but it doesn't have to be, okay? For whatever reason, whether it's good, bad, whatever reason, it didn't work in the last life, so you're trying again in this life, and more often than not, it's not working in this life either. So the best way to get off that wheel is to release and let go. And I know Taurus, you all have a really hard time with that. The underlying energy here is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Even if you all try to come back together and work this out, there's not smooth communication, okay? I feel like when you all talk to each other, it's very spiteful communication, very angry and mean and very, you know, there's just not really any compassion left here, I don't think. Not a whole lot. Not really, not a whole lot of compassion and understanding. It's very mean, spiteful, angry, hateful words when you all communicate with each other. Well, what outcome do we have? What kind of outcome do we have for my Taurus people? As it rests in this moment, which is always subject to change, don't forget about that. What's the most likely outcome as it rests in this moment for my Taurus people in the universe? I don't think I want to use this deck. Let's switch. What outcome do we have? Boom, 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 boom. What's up, y'all? Everybody get notified? Ooh. All right. I do think that you are going to be moving on from this, okay? Ooh, karmic cycle complete. I think you are going to eventually successfully release, let go of this and move on and complete the karmic cycle, hop off the karmic wheel, cut the karmic contract, okay? Energy is kind of the same. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, yeah, see, conflict. But look, at least when you move on from this right here, yeah, it sucks that it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, but at least you ain't losing sleep over this person. It's no longer a burden. Okay? You got rid of the bullshit. You got to look at the silver lining here. In order to cut a karmic contract, hop off the karmic wheel, release and let go, you got to look at the silver lining here. Okay? The silver lining is that negativity is no longer a part of your life, which is a good thing. Okay? It is a good thing. But I just feel like you're going to end up moving on from this. Okay? Gemini. You got any Geminis in here? Do we have any Geminis in here? Geminis. Room filling up pretty slow, but there's still 500 people in here. A cute little group of you. This is another reason why I have chosen to do same-day readings only, so that I can focus more on this stuff. See, back before I did personal readings, when I was just on here publicly all the time, I'd get 1,200 people in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? I backed off and I'm not on my main channel that much anymore. Now, it just kind of feels like not very many people show up to the lives anymore because I'm like never here. I'm never here. I'm busy with my personal readings all day, every day. You know, so I'd like to be able to build this back up. I am about to hit my 200K though. I think I'm going to announce that today or tomorrow. 200K giveaway. And I can't complain too much because I haven't even been at this 2 full years yet, y'all. I haven't even been at this 2 full years, so I could just be getting ahead of myself. I would say for 1.5 years of reading tarot, I've made some good progress. Some very good progress. But yeah. But boom, Queen of Cups reversed, Gemini. Could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Could be anybody though. There's not really a whole lot of emotion left to give here though. Okay, at one point in time, I feel like there was probably a lot of love that you all had for each other, but now it's kind of drained dry. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more shuffles here. 1, 2, Dubai in the house. Wow. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe a small group of people that tuned in today, but it's still the whole damn world, isn't it? That's crazy. Crazy. Woo, man. Gemini, dude. Overall energy, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Okay? You all do not see eye to eye at all. Okay? I feel like you're very disappointed. But I feel like you still can't move on from this, Gemini, because a lot of you are emotionally codependent. Okay? 98% of the people who come to me for personal readings get this card right here. How many of you have come to me for a personal reading and this came out? Almost all of you. Not every one of you, but the vast majority of you. This card comes out. This is the most common energy in my line of work, okay? And that is because we, when I say we, I mean me, you, everybody on this planet has been led to believe something very wrong about love, okay? The 2 biggest lies that we were led to believe as humans is that A, the empty void that we have inside of us is normal, and B, that a relationship is going to fulfill it. Okay? That creates one hell of a sickening dog chasing its tail type of effect. Okay? Because the fact of the matter is that the relationship you have with yourself and your inside world is the one that the universe mirrors back to you in another person. Okay? So, what is the empty void? The empty void is the relationship you have with yourself. Most of us hate ourselves and don't even realize it. If you don't like being alone, i.e. you don't like being around yourself, the universe is not going to send you somebody who likes being around you. Okay? There's a massive loss of passion here in this. Okay? But you're still unable to move on from this, Gemini. You're still very disappointed in the turnout or the way this is turning out. Because a lot of you, again, and A, you're not a bad person. If the shoe fits on this, don't get mad at me, okay? I'm not calling you a bad person. I'm not calling you stupid. There's nothing wrong with you. I've been there, okay? We believe that this emptiness has to be filled by a relationship with another person, and that's not the way it works. Okay? You have to feel fulfilled first, 9 of Cups upright, before you get that 10th bonus cup. Okay, 9 of Cups reversed. Okay, you are dealing with somebody that does have a lot of feelings for you. Could be a Sagittarius here. But the cycle between the two of you is very complete. Okay, it is complete. You have to figure out how to fulfill yourself from the inside. Okay? Fulfill yourself. Because when it all comes down to it, there is no emotion left. There's no genuine sense of love left. There's no passion left. What's left is inner emptiness. Okay? Inner emptiness. And the more we try to fill that inner emptiness with an external relationship, the more the universe is going to keep mirroring loneliness back to us. Okay? The universe mirrors back to you what you're giving it. It doesn't give you what you need to fix your problem. It gives you what you're giving it. So if you are going around saying, I'm lonely, the universe says, yes, you are. If you say, I need money, the universe says, yes, you do. And that's all there is to it. What outcome do we have here for my Geminis? What outcome do we have? Boom, the Empress. Okay, so I think the universe is giving you the opportunity of being planted solid, because eventually you're going to have no choice but to focus your energy on the ground you stand on, and you're going to have to start right here. See, we think that we have to jump fences, okay, because the grass is greener over there, and we do. So we jump fences, and for whatever reason, by the time we get over there on the other side of that fence, man, this grass sucks though. Lee, thanks for that super chat, appreciate it. The reason it sucks is because we need to learn to take care of the ground we stand on. Let me tell you a little bit of my own trivia. I know I don't have a whole lot of time here, but I saw my very first law of attraction video living in a homeless shelter. You know what I realized? I realized I have to start now. In order for the universe to mirror back to me a life full of purpose, I have to, right here, right now, living in this homeless shelter, start noticing and acknowledging the purpose behind everything I'm currently doing. I have to acknowledge the deeper meaning behind my existence here now. You have to start now, from the inside, before the universe will mirror it back to you. So I did. Sitting in that homeless shelter, I started acknowledging the deeper meaning behind everything that, that I was experiencing, every connection that I was making, every conversation that I had. So once you start right now and you start acknowledging the meaning behind your existence, the universe is going to give you more, information to support that, to support what you're pointing out. Okay, so now the universe is giving you more. Your existence is meaningful, right? And that's how you attract a big splash in the pond. All right, so I do feel like you are walking away from this, okay? You're going to end up, because look, there's no love left. I feel like a lot of you are going to be starting something new here very, very soon. I see a new start in love. I'm just concerned, though, because you're emotionally drained right now, okay? You're emotionally drained. Unless you manage, which you can if you choose to slip up into a higher frequency, anything new that comes in is going to complement the old, okay? So be sure that what you do is you take the time to heal and focus on your relationship with yourself, Gemini, okay? That's the only way to guarantee that anything new that comes in has the potential for success. All right, Cancer. Do we have any Cancers in here? Cancerians. Do we have any Cancerians? Boom. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Some of y'all could be dealing with an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. But I kind of feel like y'all are being a little bit stubborn, aren't you? A little bit stubborn, a little bit fixed. No. It's the way my way. My way. I'm not letting you play games with me. I'm not letting you push me around. What I say goes right now. Okay. Okay, Cancer. All right, let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Okay, so y'all are dealing with some of y'all, this could be a romantic relationship you're currently involved in. This could be just somebody who's very near and dear to your heart, okay? When you're dealing with somebody as soft and loving as Cancer, anybody could really feel like this, right? It could be your next door neighbor that you have all this love for, right? Anyway, though, this connection brings you not a whole lot of happiness at the end of the day. You may love this person, there may be a great deal of emotion, but this person brings you, the connection, not this person, the connection here, brings you a sense of nervousness and anxiety, okay? This connection is a burden. It doesn't bring you happiness, okay? Nine of Cups reversed again. I think the person that you're dealing with is the needy type, okay? You both could be the needy type. But I don't really know if you want to work on this right here, okay? You're probably dealing with somebody that is kind of dependent on you to save the day, okay? No, it's not my job. I'm not here to save you, okay? I can only do so much. There's a whole lot of energy here, like I love you, but I can only do so much, okay? See, and that's where emotional codependence comes into play. We hold this space over here for one of these days, somebody is going to come take away all of our problems and meet all of our needs. And we think that's normal, and that doesn't exist. It doesn't work that way. The only thing another person can do is assist you. I can assist you, but you have to be willing to help yourself. I can't do it for you. And that's, I feel like, a lot of what we have right here. One, the other, or both of you is like, no, I need you to save me. You need to do it all for me. My emotions are your responsibility. The way I feel is your fault and your job, right? So, yeah, I kind of feel like this person, because you're not willing to do for them what you once did, I see them pouting. I think they're pouting and kind of pissed off, a little bit mad because you won't. Because again, there's kind of been a bit of a separation here. Like, okay, well, I'm separating myself emotionally from this, and I'm not going to like come at this all emotional and lovey-dovey anymore. Okay, we're going to be factual about this, you know? There's a sense of detachment from this, if you will. What kind of outcome do we have here? What kind of outcome do we have? As it rests in this moment, which is always subject to change. Ooh, bam! Done, dollar, done, dollar, done, dollar, done, dollar. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles. Eight of Swords, King of Wands reversed, 5 of Swords reversed, 7 of Wands. Okay, yeah, I think there's one, the other, or both of you. Take it whoever it is here. Somebody is still ignoring the facts about this situation, and so much of the truth, and so the work that needs to be put forth to make this work has just been swept under the rug for so long that it's just gonna boom, pop off and explode, and it's just done. Okay, it's a done ball. It's a done dollar, okay? Especially if y'all were dealing with a player, somebody who's just playing games, and they become used to disrespecting you. I know there's at least one Cancer in here that needs to hear that, okay? You didn't let this person get away with playing games with you for too long, didn't you? You let them get away with playing you and treating you like shit for too long, all right? Well, now that comes to an end. Now that comes to an end. I would much rather adjust to your absence than adjust my boundaries to accommodate your disrespect, all right? Maria, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Done, dollar, done, dollar. So, Leo. We got any Leos up in here? Any Leos up in here? What messages do we have for my Leos, universe? What messages do we have for my Leos this weekend? So those of you who have just now tuned in, I recently completely rearranged my personal reading schedule. I'm now accepting same-day readings only, and the idea was that would cut back on the personal readings because my same-day readings are $100 a piece. So the idea was that would cut back on the personal readings so I would have more time to do this. It didn't work. It didn't work. Now I'm just getting flooded with same days. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of drained right now a little bit because I've just been doing readings, personal readings, all day long because I got flooded with same days. But I want to work on getting back to the way my channel was before I started doing personal readings, which was all signs weekly, midweek, and weekend, right? The bonuses and all kinds of stuff, man. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing this here today. Let's get 4 shuffles for my Leos. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Eight of Wands. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who's at a distance from you, possibly. Could be a Sagittarius. I do see communication happening here, but nobody's coming forward. Ace and 8 of Wands. This could definitely have to do, I know there's some Leos in here that are going to be traveling, okay? But I really don't think, whatever the situation is, the Tower, okay? This is something that either very recently or is very soon coming to an end. Like, y'all know which it is. If you feel like your situation is just hanging by a thread, yeah, it ain't going nowhere. It's going to crash and burn. But there's no trust here. There's a big walking on eggshells type of energy. Somebody here feels like they're walking on eggshells, okay? And that is just the recipe for a Tower moment, you know? Like, whenever we feel like we're walking on eggshells, we better either address that and get it fixed now, or just, that's recipe for a Tower moment. That's how Tower moments happen. It's eventually going to combust and explode, okay? So, you know what I mean? Like that walking on eggshells energy, that eventually it's going to lead to conflict. Boom! That's all there is to it, okay? That's all there is to it. So I feel like the person you're dealing with, though, they're ignoring the truth about this situation. They're not doing the inner work that they need to do. They're still really heartbroken about this, but they've made up their mind. Like, I feel like this person's very decisive. Like, yeah, the decision that I made is the decision I'm sticking with. Whether it's the right one or the wrong one, I don't care. I'm not changing my mind. This person, I feel like, is very fixed-minded, okay? And whatever they're fixed on is anything but the truth, okay? I don't want to pay attention to what I need to do to fix myself. I don't want to pay attention to what really went wrong or what I did to trigger you. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people out there, they will push you to the point of getting you to pop and explode, and then they play the victim, you know? I'm going to push you and push you and push you and push you until you, boom, spontaneously combust, and then I'm going to play the victim, you know? So the underlying energy is the Ace of Swords reversed. I don't really think this is going anywhere. Nobody is coming forward. I see communication happening here, but it's probably going to be on communication only, but I don't even really think that's communication. For the majority of you, I just think that's how quickly you all are separating from each other, you know? Ace and 8 of Wands. And of course, I do think that there is at least one Leo watching in which that is somebody at a distance from you. Or somebody that if you separate from them, you're going to be like separating from them. Like, no, I'm leaving the state, you know? Or you're leaving the state, one of the two. You know, it sounds like we heard the outcome, but what kind of outcome do we have? Any resolution to this? Yeah, you're going to leave it how it is? You're going to try to reconcile it? What's the deal here? What do we got? 1, 2, and 3. Always remember, too, y'all check your moon, your rising, and your Venus if messages do not apply. But boom! Page of Cups reversed. Yup, big fat no. If any communication does come in, it will be immediately rejected, okay? You are dodging a bullet with the Devil in the reverse here. I feel like secrets have come out or are coming out. You're gonna, if you haven't already, you're probably gonna find out some things that were kept hidden for a while. I feel like secrets are bubbling up to the surface right now, okay? I still see you a little bit imbalanced too. You're a little bit out of homeostasis right now. You need to return back to balance. And I don't really see either one of you wanting to open up and be emotional. I don't really think there is a whole lot of love left here. Done, Dola, okay? We got any Virgos in here? Virgos, Virgo. So on a side note, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do for my 200K giveaway. I have 9 decks of tarot cards here. Okay. I don't really think I'm going to select a certain number of people, but for those of you new to my channel, I do giveaways. Every little milestone, like every 50,000 milestone, I do giveaways. I give away signed decks of tarot cards, and the last one I gave away some merchandise. Okay. Give away merchandise, like you tell me, like if I pick you for whatever, I don't even know how I'm gonna pick people yet, but I will have you, like, are you a man, a woman, what size are you, you know, and I'll send you a shirt or something like that, some of my merchandise. But yeah, 200K giveaway is coming up here very soon. 200K in under 2 years, I love it. I got that Virgo moon and Virgo rising though, so I'm real critical on myself. I'm actually way more successful than I'm leading myself to believe. You know, because September I'll be at this for 2 years. Most of the other big tarot reading channels, like the big channels, have been at this like 4 or 5 years and shit, you know. I'm not even 2 years into this, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, so. Whoa, ooh, shooey-dooey-dooey, Virgo. Lovers in the reverse, okay? Dealing with a very intense connection that you're just not really feeling anymore. Well, it's not felt mutually, okay? The Lover's card does not indicate a connection or the lack thereof. It indicates whether or not the connection is felt mutually, okay? Let's get 4 shuffles here. Okay, 1, 2. Could be a Gemini, by the way. 3. Last one. Thanks for the positive feedback, Kathy. Appreciate it. Boom, Empress reverse. Could be a Taurus you're dealing with. Okay? No stability here. There's no growth between the two of you. The person you're dealing with could be a Pisces. But I feel like they're keeping how they feel to themselves for the most part, but they still blame you. They feel like they're the victim of something you did to them. Okay? You're still carrying the burden of this as well. I feel like you're at a distance from this person. But that's the issue here. There's too much, like, this is the type of connection that even if you all are in the same room together, it still feels like you're 3,000 miles away. Shelly, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Even, you know what I mean? Like, there's just really, I don't think that you have anything nice to say about this person. And they don't really have anything nice to say to you either. But you're carrying the burden of this still. You don't really feel the connection as strong as you once did, but it's still a burden, Virgo. You're still carrying this. And you're going to have to figure out something about that, because that's not going to do you any favors. Those of you who are struggling to, for your love life to get any better, while you're still carrying burdens of the past, it's not going to get any better. And if it does, hey, I know at least one Virgo out there needs to hear this. If it does, let's say, while you are doing this, another person comes in. You know how, that's like walking across a thin frozen lake. Okay, because if you're carrying the burdens of your past and somebody new comes in, dude, man, that's not a guarantee, but the likelihood of you completely sabotaging the relationship is very, very high. You need to let go of the shit you're carrying from the past, okay? That's one of the biggest mistakes that we make as humans, is we take our past in with us to the new, you know what I'm saying, relationships or whatever. And it's very unfair, because it's unfair to somebody who we subconsciously take our insecurities from the past out on a new person that doesn't deserve it. You know, we don't mean to, but it is our responsibility to make sure we heal before anything new comes in. Okay, you are starting a new cycle either way though, Virgo. Either way, you're still starting a new cycle. And I'm seeing silence here. The person you're dealing with, Knight of Swords reversed, they've made up their mind that they're not communicating with you. Okay, so if communication is blocked, it's going to stay blocked. Okay, or just if you're not hearing from this person, if they're not communicating, they're not going to, and they've made up their mind. Okay, 2 of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords reversed. They made a decision not to communicate with you. What outcome do we have? What outcome do we have for my Virgos? Outcome from my Virgos. The Judgment. It is what it is. Okay? 3 shuffles here. 1. I think you've already received your outcome. 2. and 3. Yep, so that is the final verdict, I think, Virgo. What you have now is what you got. King of Swords reversed. Hey, you still got a pretty bad, yeah, see? 2 of Swords reversed again. Nobody is committing here. There's not going to be any commitment between the two of you. The outcome you got is the outcome that you're left with, okay? It's not going to change. The best thing you can do is sort through it and figure out where the silver lining is here, because there is one if you look for it, okay? Straighten up that attitude a little bit. Straighten that attitude up a little bit. Being pissed off about it ain't gonna fix nothing, okay? I know you don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. All right. Who was that? Virgo? Libra. Do we got any Libras in here? Any Libras in here? Any librarians in here? Libra, Libra. What's up, Aqua? Thanks for tuning in. Libra, Libra. What do we have for my Libras this weekend, universe? What do we have? What do we got? What do we got? Boom, 6 of Cups. Dealing with a past person. There's some past person energy here. And I just had the intuitive nudge that there's some Libras going, I don't want to hear about a past person. But hold up. When their energy shows up, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that, okay? I don't care if you're dealing with a past person that was negative at one point. I think a lot of you are going to have an epiphany, okay? Something positive about the past. But either way, it's a past person nonetheless. Let's get 6 shuffled. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Hierophant. Okay, somebody wants commitment here. Ah, damn, though. But the Devil card pops out. Could be a Capricorn, but this is not a healthy connection. Okay, there's somebody here. Now, look. Hold up. Let me lay out the rest of the cards. Okay. So, this is what happens when we take it to the extreme. Okay, I talk a lot about how we mistakenly try to fulfill ourselves from the outside in. And this is what happens when you take that to the extreme, okay? So I think one, the other, or both of you is very obsessive about the other person, okay? If it's not you, this is on your side, Libra. Like you're obsessed with this person, okay? I do think commitment is possible here, but there's just this obsessive toxicity about it, okay? Obsessive toxicity that's just not healthy. Whatever heartbreak, the heartbreak hasn't been properly processed through. Okay? I think the person you're dealing with is getting over the pain from the past and they want to work on this. They're willing to take a new leap of faith, but you're still hurt. Okay? You're still dealing with that heartbreak from the past. And it's creating a hell of a demon, Libra. It's creating a hell of a demon. See, the thing that we have to do is we have to transmute energy. That's our job as humans, okay? That's our job. When something bad happens, it's not our job to get mad at it and get pissed off about it. And it's also not our job to bury it like a cat turd and run from it. Our job is to take that negative energy and work through it and process it and manipulate it and transmute it into something new. That's our responsibility as creative beings. Not to just arbitrarily create bullshit that we don't even know. We have to take conscious control of the energy and transmute it and turn it into something good. You can do that. Oh, yes, you can. Okay? You have to sit with it for a while, though. You have to sit with those demons. Okay? I feel like this demon hasn't been set with, hasn't been processed through. Whatever heartbreak you experienced with this person in the past has not been processed through, Libra. But I do feel like you are coming back out. Okay? You're opening back up. I do see somebody coming back around here, coming out of abandonment with the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Okay? So definitely some past person energy here, but there's just, that demon worries me. Let's see what outcome we have here. What outcome do we have? As it rests in this moment, which is always subject to change, what outcome are we looking at right now? What outcome are we looking at? Okay. Oh, 6 of Cups. Okay. So I do think that you all are going to be able to successfully put your differences aside. Okay, and you are healing up from the past. That's good. That's good. 6 shuffles. 1, 2, ooh, 3. But Chariot reverse is still his face. 1, 2, and 3. I don't really think you all are gonna move forward though together. But you don't have to. I think that whatever negative energy was held on, yeah, see? Coming back around. And this is gonna be see? I think that you all are gonna be able to put your differences aside and let bygones be bygones, but I don't see it going any further than that. I don't see a reconciliation and a rebuilding of a relationship. I don't see that happening, okay? But it doesn't have to. As long as you shake hands, let bygones be bygones, cool, good deal. You sever that negative energy core and turn it into something good. That's awesome. Good dealio, Emilio. All right, Scorpio. Do we have any Scorpios in here? Scorpio. Hey, y'all know that even if, Christina, thanks for that super chat. Even if this reading is very accurate, even if it's negative, you have the ability to change the outcome of any reading you receive from any person, okay? That's the biggest difference between me and other readers, is I am primarily a law of attraction expert. Tarot is my secondary area of expertise, okay? So I'm not just gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you how the current energy was created, where it's going because of the vibration that you're in right now, and how to create something new if you want to, okay? So if something negative comes out, say, okay, well, I don't want that, so I'm not gonna deal with that. And you can change it. You're the powerful one here, not me. I'm just reporting the current energies. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles. King of Cups. Woo. Moving on though, huh? So I feel like you have a lot of emotion for this person here. Could be a Libra that you're dealing with, but you know there's a loss of passion on their part. I don't really think they're all that passionate. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit too immature though, honestly. Okay, Page of Wands. Could be a fire sign, but I just don't really think this person possesses the emotional bandwidth to actually settle down and make this work, okay? Again, I feel like you're moving on from this right here, but y'all are both kind of, okay, so they have 2 of Wands, you have 3 of Wands, okay? Get the super chat. Mimi, Honey, Island Queen, thanks for that super chat, appreciate it. But you also have this right here. So in the meantime, you're transitioning on from this, but I feel like you all are still holding a space for each other to see if it'll ever get any better. Okay, I think you're getting to the point right now where you're kind of unable to stay logical about this. Your emotions are getting the better of you. Your emotional bias is getting the better of you. Okay, you don't want to fight, you don't want to argue, you don't want any conflict, you don't want any bullshit. But the longer this stays, the more draining it is. Okay, this is just very, very, very draining, and eventually the energy that binds the 2 of you it's kind of like a piece of gum. Okay, kind of like a piece of gum. You take a piece of gum and you stretch it, and it gets thinner and 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 thinner, and that's what I see happening here. Okay, that's what I see happening here. You're transitioning on from this, whether you know it or not, but you're not allowing yourself to. If that makes any sense at all. If that makes any sense at all. You're not allowing yourself to. You're trying to fight it, but you are transitioning. It's like swimming against the current, okay? You're moving backwards, okay? Whether you want to or not, you're still swimming this way, fighting and fighting and fighting, trying to swim upstream, but the current's pushing you backwards, but you're still trying to swim this way. That makes sense? That makes sense? So, what outcome do we have here? Outcome. What outcome do we have as it rests in this moment, which is always subject to change? What outcome are we looking at? Woo, hey, can't make this shit up, man. Still moving on. You're transitioning on from this, okay? One. Ooh, holding on to a grudge, too. Can't do that. 3 more shuffles. You're still looking back on this very negatively. That's carving out a very negative energetic pathway for you moving forward, Scorpio. You look back on your past and you vibrate negative energy while you're looking back on your past, you're moving forward whether you realize it or not. You need to monitor your thoughts and your emotions. You need to allow the healing process to happen. Okay? Keyword allow. You know the vast majority the reason why there's so many damaged people out there? You know why? Because you won't allow yourself to heal. And that's not just Scorpio, that's anybody out there. If you're damaged because of something that happened years ago, that's your fault. I'm sorry. I know that probably pissed a lot of people off, but that's the truth. Okay? Whenever the healing process begins, you rip it back open, you start fucking with the wound again. Okay? K Rose, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. You have to allow the healing process to happen and don't interrupt it. Don't pick your stabs, okay? Sagittarius. Saggy Wadgy. Do we have any Saggies up in here? Do we have any Saggies in here? Boom, the Devil card. Ooh, it could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. Not healthy though. Somebody here is very obsessed. Okay, this is obsession. This is not love. This is not genuine appreciation. This is obsession and self-fulfillment, self-indulgence. Could be a sex-based connection that some of y'all are dealing with. Oh, Udo. Could be a Scorpio or a Leo, okay? Lixa, thanks for that super chat, appreciate it. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. All right. So the person you're dealing with, I think, is letting this tower fall, okay? You're starting something new, okay? I feel like y'all are planning something new that you're not telling anybody about, okay? Some of y'all are being sneaky, though. Come on, don't lie. Some of y'all are being sneaky. The underlying energy here is the 9 of Swords. So this connection brings you more nervousness and tension than anything, okay? But as far as this goes right here, I feel like there's a walking on eggshells type of energy, and you're done. You're throwing in the white towel. You don't want to fight. You don't want the conflict. Okay? Neither do they. Neither do they. They're still holding on to this here, but I don't feel like anybody is coming forth and offering up any love, no nothing. Okay? This could be silent communication coming from a water sign for some of you. Okay? It doesn't have to be a water sign though. But I do see silent watching. Okay, if you're not in communication with this person, I feel like they're watching you, Saggy. They're watching every little move you're making. And you know it, you're just not saying anything. You know it. Oh, you know damn good and well. You feel this person's energy like a motherfucker, but you ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. You're not talking about it. You're not mentioning it. So a lot of you have something new coming in. Something brand new, okay? For some of you, it could be this past person right here, but for the majority of you, I think this is something brand new here, okay? The person you're dealing with does want to come out of abandonment here, but they're not doing it, okay? It's not happening. Done, Dala. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles for this one here. It's so crazy how these 2 decks are like throwing out the same card. It's crazy, dude. What outcome do we have as it rests in this moment, which is always subject to change? What outcome are we looking at for my Saggies this weekend? Boom. Waste of time. I wouldn't try to push it. I think a lot of you are focusing, when you think about this, all you focus on is how much time you wasted. I would like to add some personal advice to that. Don't do that. Okay, when you look back on your past, don't look at it as a waste of time. Look at it as a learning experience. You didn't waste time at all. Okay, nothing happens by accident. Okay, a lot of people think, oh, well, that was a mistake. How stupid do you think the universe is? How dumb do you think your higher self is? No, it doesn't. It's not like that. From a human perspective, okay, but not from a spiritual perspective. None of this happens by accident. Okay, you need to look at how this is benefiting you. Look at how much wisdom you can extract from this situation. How can I bring forth a better version of myself as a result of what I've learned? Okay, don't think about it as a waste of time. Let's get 6 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Eight of Swords. There you go. I feel like you are returning back to balance. Good, good, good. I still feel like you're looking back on this though. You're missing the person, okay? So I feel like everything, when you think about this, you're thinking about, you see the positive, but then the more you dwell on the positive, it turns into a negative. Don't do that. Think about how this benefited you, okay? Don't ignore the truth. Don't ignore the facts, okay? If you ignore the truth about this and you ignore the facts about what really happened, you might repeat it, okay? Staying on the same frequency, you're destined to repeat it, okay? So it's the best thing you can do is allow the universe to show you what you learned from this, and by default, you will raise frequencies, okay? Peyton, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Capricorn, 777 in the chat. That's awesome. Got any Capricorns in here? Capricorn, Capricorn. Boom, Emperor in the reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like somebody here is a bit of a control freak. Okay, somebody here, one, the other, or both of you, is the type of person who thinks that they have to take control of everything and make it happen their way. Okay? Thank you. Blessings ahead for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles for Capricorn. 2 more. Queen of Pentacles. But you're being stubborn though. You're being the stubborn one. At least you got your poop in a group, but you're a little bit out of your comfort zone with the Capricorn card in the reverse. Also, too, you are avoiding a toxic relationship here. The person you're dealing with has a lot that they want to say, but they're holding back. They're biting their tongue, okay? This could be silent communication. I feel like there could be, like, I don't really know. This, to me, doesn't feel like somebody that you're currently involved with. This feels like somebody you're in separation from. But if you are currently involved with this person, communication is very, very poor, okay? I feel like a lot of you are really, really sitting and thinking. And this is good. Keep it here. As long as you allow this to evolve and don't fight it, it's a good thing. A lot of you are sitting and thinking, what do I really want? What do I really want? Because it seems like every time I do this, same old shit. Drama. Toxic shit. You know what I mean? Toxicity, drama, lies, cheating, something. It's always the same thing. So what is it that I really want? Person you're dealing with is still holding on to the heartbreak though. They're still heartbroken. You know, I haven't had one positive reading here today. Not one. The person you're dealing with, you know, I think doesn't have anything nice to say to or about you. I don't think you have anything nice to say to or about them either. I think that you are definitely taking a second look at what it is you really want. You're manifesting new things, but the problem is You still haven't moved on from this past situation, okay? I feel like some of you want to return back to this person here after walking away, okay? There is a returning energy here of somebody who wants to come back around. It's hard to say whether or not it's going to happen, though. If it does, it doesn't look like it's going to be met very nicely. Emperor reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. I don't really think you are, though. I just think that this is more of an internal thing. Okay, because it looks pretty silent. This feels pretty silent for the most part. And this is an internal thing here that you're carrying around with you. And probably nobody even knows about it, do they? They don't even know. Most people don't have a clue that you're carrying this shit around with you. I feel like a lot of you have been carrying this around for a while. Okay? Well, what outcome are we looking at as it rests in this moment, which is always subject to change? What outcome are we looking at for my Capricorns? Caparoo-doo. Stick swinging match. 5 shuffles here. Conflict, conflict, conflict. 3 more shuffles. So, those of you who are wanting to reach out to this person, if you do, y'all gonna end up fighting. Those of you who are dealing with somebody that you're currently involved with, I feel like a fight's gonna pop off. Either way, I see conflict happening here. It doesn't look good. 2 of Cups, Death reversed, yeah. So I think I'm dealing primarily with Capricorns who are wanting to return back to somebody. And as it rests in this moment, I see you all coming back around. I see the Death reversed and the 2 of Cups. Somebody attempting a reconciliation here. And then shang-a-lang-a-bing-bang, it's going to pop off into conflict again. Okay? Can't keep doing the same fucking thing and expecting a different outcome. It doesn't work that way. Whoever needs to hear that, Capricorn cross watcher, or whoever needs to hear that, you can't keep doing the same shit and expecting a different result. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way, okay? All right, Aquarius, 787. We're working on the chat. We're working on it. Building it back up slowly but surely. Building it back up slowly but surely. After I get into this for a couple of months, we'll get a bigger group of you back in here. We'll get a bigger group. Those of you who just now tuned in, I made an adjustment to my personal readings so I would have more time to do my weekend, weekly, and midweek, you know, and get back up to my 11, 12, 1,500 people in the chat, you know. But that actually didn't work, okay, because now everybody's just ordering same-day readings. I'm getting just as swamped as I was before, but I'm still going to do this nonetheless. Okay, I just got to put forth extra energy then. I don't care. I don't care. 1, 2, 3 more shuffles. Whoops. 3 more shuffles. For my Aquarian. Boom! 5 of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. 6 of Wands. Incomplete karmic cycle. Damn, this is a lot of reconciliation. We have had so much past person reconciliation type of energy here. 8 of Cups reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Somebody's wanting to come back around and come out of abandonment. Okay? And the person you're dealing with, I think, is the emotionally codependent, sneaky, needy, lying, manipulative type of person. Okay? 7 of Swords and the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Okay? I don't really know if they're actually going to do it because they know it would be a waste of time. I think that you've made up your mind. Okay? You want to keep things as fair and equal as possible, and that would include not coming together with this person. Could have been a third-party situation you were dealing with, but it doesn't have to be. But yeah, I feel like the fair decision is going to be made here. Okay? Whatever that is. We'll see here in a minute what it is. Jolia, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. But yeah, you know for a fact that you can't trust this person. Okay? emotionally codependent, needy, manipulative, and lying. Okay, you know you can't trust them. Brandy, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. But I don't think either of you have moved on from this. I don't think either of you have moved on from this. Okay, y'all are still both stuck on this, I think. But I don't see anything happening this weekend, at least. What outcome do we have? What outcome? North Dakota in the house. Wow. Don't think I've ever seen that one. What outcome do we have? As it rests in the moment, which is always subject to change. Thanks for that super chat, Life Dreamer. Appreciate it. And Vance. I remember your username. Thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. What outcome do we have? 1, 2, and 3. Outcome as it rests in the current moment, which is always subject to change. And I advocate changing it if you feel like you need to. I don't think you're going to open up to this person. I see communication happening though. I think eventually one, the other, or both of you is going to end up reaching out. I see you letting your guard down, but still kind of staying closed off, if that makes any sense. Okay, you're letting your guard down, but you're not opening up. Okay, I see this being kind of calm and cool, but I see communication happening. I see communication happening. I see you letting your guard down, but I don't see you opening up. Okay. So I think you're really going to think long and hard about this right here, but I don't really see any improvement. I see pretty much whatever you've been dealing with, it's going to stay that way. Okay. Man, I have not had one positive reading today. I don't like it any more than you all do, man. I don't. I hate reading negative readings, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. So, anywho, Pisces. Do we have any Pisces people in here? Shell RK. Thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank y'all. Man, y'all have been here the past several times I've gone live. Y'all are showing out with the super chats. I appreciate it, y'all. Greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all. Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces. Boom, 4 Pentacles reversed. Finally releasing and letting go of something, aren't you? Ooh, stepping into your own power, your own emotional integrity. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, 7 of Cups reversed. All right. A lot of you don't really want to be bothered by any extra love offers here. And you don't want no drama. I do see a little bit of manipulativeness in here. Manipulation. Okay. Somebody here, one, the other, or both of you, wants to manipulate this situation right here, but I don't really know how well it's going to work. The person you're dealing with, I feel like is still carrying the burden of this, and they are waiting. Probably, if this is somebody you're not in communication with, I feel like this person's waiting on you to communicate, waiting on you to reach out. Either way, though, I still feel like even if this is somebody you're currently dealing with, I feel like they're waiting to see if this is going to get any better, to see if it's going to grow, you know, or going to expand past what it's currently at. Okay, could be a third-party situation that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, but whatever is going wrong, if there's, which I would imagine something's going wrong, or else we wouldn't be here trying to seek clarity, right? But anything that's gone wrong is actually divine intervention. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are finally figuring out where happiness is. Okay, you're finally figuring out where it is. It's an inside job. Okay, it's a switch that you have to go inside and figure out how to flip it. It's not always the easiest switch to find. Oh, good God, we've buried that switch over the years, haven't we? Scorpio Riviere, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I recognize your username. I recognize it. Anyway, though, yeah, so that switch, we figure out how to go in there and figure out where it's at and flip it. And once you figure out where your happiness switch is, you're the one with the power. I'm gonna have a good day today because I said so. And if you can't emotionally manipulate me, if I have the power to make myself happy on command, you have no power over me. I'm the one with the power, not you. All right? So that's good, but it's really hard to see. Well, let's go ahead and see what the outcome is that we're dealing with here. What outcome are we looking at for Pisces as it rests in the current moment, which is always subject to change? What outcome are we looking at here? What outcome are we looking at as it rests in the current moment, which is always subject to change? Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Okay. I feel like something new is coming in. Some of you all have something new coming in. Somebody trying to make a real quick appearance. Don't do it. Okay, it's not healthy. Some of you all, I feel like, have this third party trying to wedge their way in, or somebody's interested in somebody else outside of the situation. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, you need to allow yourself to heal. Okay, you need to allow yourself to heal. A lot of you are going to heal whether you like it or not. But keep outside stimuli out of it, okay? Keep it out. You need to allow yourself to heal. Right now, like I said, I feel like things are kind of stagnant, okay? And that's a good thing. Okay? You're being provided with the opportunity to heal. Don't stop it. Don't allow anything new, anything quick and new that wants to come in real quick. Hold it out there. Keep it at arm's distance, okay? Yeah, that's all that came through, so. Anyway, we're done now. We're done. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. Okay, I will turn your attention again to the description of the video where you will find information on scheduling personal readings. Also, don't forget to slide by Instagram and give Leah's page a follow. Okay, she makes and sells some really badass crystal jewelry. Y'all gotta see what she just added on there. Fucking quartz necklaces like this, but when you turn it, it lights up. Okay, this isn't one of them. I wish I could have one of them. I can't have them because she's selling them. But you turn it, it's one like this, but you turn it and the whole thing lights up like green and shit. She just added those on there and that's super, super cool. So anyway, though, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along with the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.